is Thomas Keene, and in this video I will show you how to throw a football. My history with football is I never knew how to properly throw the football to have it go directly to the target until my dad, who used to play football, taught me proper throwing technique. Many of you have most likely not thrown a football as you are all beginners and are looking to learn how. I'm going to teach you the technique involved in properly throwing a football. This technique is the best way to throw a football because it helps increase accuracy. This is important because if you misplace a throw, then it could be intercepted by the defender or hit the ground and become an incomplete pass. There are some basics to this, just like anything else. One basic is where to get the football. You can get it at almost any store or Amazon. My recommendation is to find a size that works for you. Your hand should fit the whole football. Make sure that you are not picking just any football, as this is a common mistake. The next step is get a feeling for the football. Just toss it around a little in your hands and start to get a feeling for the texture of it, just like this. Next, we look at all the steps in the throwing process. Step one is to find where the laces are on the football. These are the laces right here. A common error is to have the laces facing in your palm. Step two is to put your 3 fingers on the laces. Your 3 fingers should be your middle finger, your ring finger, and your pinky finger. Notice I'm skipping a lace in between each finger for better grip. Your pointer finger should be on the seam here, pointing toward where you want to throw the football, and your thumb should always be underneath the football. A common mistake is to place your pointer finger or thumb randomly on the football. Step 3 is to get your stance. The stance is to have your feet shoulder width apart. One common mistake is having your legs too close together. Place your non-dominant foot forward. Step 4 is to bring the football to your chest, just like I have it here. Reminder, your middle, ring, and pinky finger are all spaced across the laces, and your pointer and thumb are on the seams. Then bring the non-throwing hand up to make sure that the football does not fall out. A mistake is to have the football face this way. Step 5 is to look where you are throwing the football. Have your eyes up and downfield exactly where you want to throw the football. Always have your eyes up. This will direct the football where you want to throw it. A mistake is to look down when you throw the football. So I'm throwing it that way, so I'd look that way. Step 6 is to move your throwing hand back into motion. This means having your arm directly in line with your shoulder, like this. This will make the ball go further downfield. Keep your non-throwing hand where it is though. A common mistake is to bring your non-throwing hand with you, back with you into the motion. Step 7 is to start the throwing motion. Keep your arms straight throughout the process. Move your straight arm to be in line with the top of your head and release. The football gets there. A common mistake is to release the football too early or too late. Step 8 is to move your non-throwing hand as your throwing arm is coming down. So move your non-throwing arm down and then move your throwing arm down. To recap, this will prevent injury. To recap, you can get a football at virtually any store you go to. I recommend finding the football that works best with your hands. It helps to get a feeling for the football. Throwing it for the first time, the first step in the throwing process is to find the laces on the football. The second step in the throwing process, it was to place your fingers on the football. Step 3 was to get your stance. Step 4 was to bring the football to your chest along with your non-throwing hand. Step 5 is to look at where you were throwing. Step 6 is to move your throwing hand back in line with your shoulder. Step 7 is to start the throwing process. And step 8 is to release it at the top of your head. And step 9 is to watch out for your non-throwing hand when you bring down your throwing arm. I hope this tutorial was useful for you as you try to figure out the best way to throw a football. I appreciate you listening to me, and thank you for your time.